Let me tell you about the day HOA Karen tried to have my daughter taken from our own ranch, thinking she was being some kind of community hero. She had no idea who she was dealing with, or that I'd be coming up the drive with a badge of my own. Some people get too comfortable playing power games in a gated neighborhood. But out here in the country, you don't mess with a man's land, his family, or his kid, especially when that man's a federal agent on leave. The ranch life and the rude awakening. I live on a 12-acre ranch outside of Canyon Lake, Texas. My wife passed 3 years ago, and since then, it's just been me and my 11-year-old daughter, Lucy. We keep horses, tend the garden, and live quiet. We don't belong to any HOA, but the edge of our property touches the new development they just built last year, Bright Creek Meadows, home of Karen Whitman, queen of the HOA and self-proclaimed safety coordinator. Lucy's favorite spot is the oak grove near our fence line. She reads there, builds forts, plays with our 2 blue heelers. It's maybe 100 yards from our house, well within our land, but just visible from Karen's perfectly manicured patio. That's where the trouble started. Unsupervised minor on HOA borderline. One Monday afternoon, I was at the feed store picking up supplies. Lucy was home, as usual, with our neighbor Miss Ellen watching from her porch. According to Ellen, and later, confirmed on our driveway camera, Karen marched up to the fence line, spotted Lucy drawing under a tree, and decided that what she was witnessing was a child, abandoned in a rural hazard zone. So what did she do? She called 911, reported a child wandering alone on undeveloped land. Then she added, "It's suspicious. The child might be living in an illegal structure on the edge of the HOA. Yes, she was trying to report my daughter on my land and basically accusing her of being homeless." 3 minutes later, deputies were dispatched. I got the call. While I was loading feed, I got a call from Miss Ellen. "Sam," she said, "Karen's out here yelling at Lucy through the fence. Says she's calling the cops. 2 units just rolled up." My heart dropped. I tossed the bags in the truck and hit the road, sirens on. You see, I'm not just a rancher. I'm also a federal marshal, currently on administrative leave. Badge in the glove box, sidearm locked in the center console. And that girl out there, she's my whole world. I got there in just under 7 minutes. The scene. When I rolled up, Lucy was sitting on the porch steps with a blanket over her shoulders, visibly shaken. A deputy was crouched next to her, clearly trying to comfort her. Karen stood by the fence with her phone out, filming like she'd just broken up a hostage situation. I parked, stepped out, flashed my badge, and asked for a sitrep. The deputy stood up. "We got a call about a possibly abandoned child. But she's clearly home. She said you're her father." "Correct. Marshal Samuel Brooks. ID number 337248. I handed him my credentials. "This is our ranch. She was on our property the entire time." Karen strutted over. "Excuse me, officer. That girl was unsupervised in a dangerous area. There are snakes, barbed wire. Who knows what kind of illegal activity happens out here?" I turned slowly toward her. "Ma'am, you're trespassing now. You've stepped 5 feet past the survey marker." She scoffed. "I'm on HOA patrol. I have the right." "No," I said. "You don't. And unless you'd like to be arrested for filing a false report and harassment of a minor, I suggest you go home. Now." The fallout. Karen tried to argue, but the deputy cut her off. "Ma'am, we're going to have to file an incident report. This wasn't an abandoned child. This was a girl playing in her own backyard. You wasted emergency resources." She was escorted back to her side of the fence, fuming. That night, she posted a rant on the HOA Facebook page calling me militia trash with a fake badge. I responded once with a scanned copy of my federal ID and a warning that further harassment would be met with formal charges. She deleted the post within 5 minutes. Life goes on. Lucy's fine now. A little rattled, but tougher than most grown-ups I know. We planted new privacy hedges along that fence line, and the sheriff personally stopped by to apologize for the mix-up. As for Karen, She's under HOA review for violating 3 community conduct clauses. Rumor has it she's moving out at the end of the summer. And me? I'm still here, still a father, still a marshal, and still not the guy you want to test when it comes to protecting my daughter.